Oh yeah, the rainstorm does seem to have ended. Thanks for looking at that text there, friendo. I don't suppose a grunt like you would even know, but I guess it behooves me to ask. Do you know the Pokemon called Cresselia? I do. Well, I figured you'd know. I wouldn't expect any less from someone who managed to defeat me, even if it was just a fluke.
Cresselia is said to be the very embodiment of the crescent moon. Her feathers are called lunar feathers, and legend says that if you hold one as you fall asleep, you'll be visited with wondrous dreams.
Well, I call her a nightmare, that pesky Cresselia. She's descended upon Moonview Arena and caused my lord to hide itself away. I'm so worried about Electrode that I can't even sleep, never mind dream. Think you might be...
Think you might be able to catch Cresselia and perhaps even claim one of those lunar feathers?
Oh, do catch that pesky flying croissant. Do it for my poor Electrode. Though I suppose Cresselia can't be all bad, if she at least recognizes the perfection of the arena looked after with loving care by the great Melly. Oh, she's just here. You don't say. Whoa, I'm crazy. Controllers are reversed. Come here. Oh no, I got dizzied again. There we go. And we got her. Easy. Ah, the Dread Plate. Yep, that's, sure enough.
Well, this is unexpected. Instead of a lunar feather, you got some kind of plate. I do feel power emanating from it, though. In any case, if Cresselia did not gift us with any of her feathers, then I suppose she thought we had no need for them.
Not bad at all, Grunt, though I suppose anyone with enough luck to best the Great Melly should be able to handle at least that much. Thinking about it, a halfway competent person like you might actually make a decent sparring partner to help my lord and I grow stronger still.
Now we'll go back to the settlement and tell the others about the feathers. That we didn't get.
Well, I have Cresselia now. Do you want me to just rip off a feather for you? Sorry, not rip off. Scam you out of a feather. There we go. Yeah, sure did catch 40 Pokemon. That's a lot of dude. Still missing some research. I figure once we get all the legendaries, then I'll start working on researching a lot of things all at once. Nothing new out here. Mass outbreak at Gibble, massive mass outbreak in the Mirelands. I think I'll pass. Let's go to the north of the Icelands, because that's where both of the remaining legendaries are. I never caught Azelf. Right? Yeah. I went to the Mirelands, forgot about Azelf. Cool. Slipping and sliding. Good job, dude. Let's do that. Well, we'll have to backtrack to the Mirelands eventually anyway. And I wasn't really keen on doing another massive mass outbreak. I'm a little burned out of them. On them. In them. Preposition them. And speaking of in... Whoa! There he is! Hi. Just take a couple of sticky gloves. There we go. Hup. Yeah, I don't want to fight, actually. I'm using my expert knowledge against you. I'm glad I realized before running in here that I never caught Azelf. Because that would have been way more embarrassing, I feel. If I was convinced that I had already caught the other two. I mean, in fairness, I was kind of, what's the word? Confident that I already caught both of them. But if I had made that claim after catching Yuxi, and then the text box showed up that said, you still have one more, then, yeah, shenanigans would have ensued. Alright, time to unlock the Golem. Golbat from around the corner, check. Right in the big dumb mouth. That's one of them caught. Both of them caught. Door. Look at me levitating. Oh, wouldn't have expected to run into you up here, What a Geek. What are you up to? Oh, they're levitating too. You're here to try to find secrets lurking in Snowpoint Temple, aren't you? That's what my clairvoyance told me. You do tend to get mixed up in all kinds of strange goings on, What a Geek. I think they missed a word in there. I thought I was crazy. This door here, well, they say behind it sleeps a Pokemon so great it could tow around the entirety of the continents that lie to the south. No matter what we do, this door just won't seem to open. What do we gotta do? Stone plate, iron plate, and icicle plate you're carrying are reacting to the door. So you did need to do these things in a particular order. Iron plate is only acquired from Heatran, so you needed to do the Heatran stuff first before coming here. Dead end, staircase, Glalie, Graveler. That's an odd one to throw in here. Lots of bronze on. Who would be good to use? Oh, hi. I guess Mesprit would be good on Glalie. Good enough. Missed. That's why they call it Mystical Powers, because it misses all the time. I mean, whatever helps me get research done on this thing. And recover is its double point move. Not my action speed. Actually, we're good. I'm out of here. I landed 0 hits because 90% accuracy? You know the drill. Let's see here. Mesprit. Guess we gotta do a strong style move and 2 more mystical powers, and then we're good. Oh. Can't even see Mesprit anymore. And we're done here. There he is. Oh, there they are. What in time is that thing? It's Colossal! No, that's Regigigas. Colossal's not until anyway. It sure seemed to be a Pokemon, but let's see what my clairvoyance has to say.
Yep, that a Pokemon. Oh, yep, definitely a Pokemon. My clairvoyance showed me a vision of it in motion.
It is kind of moving. Zit, zit. It is a little odd that we're making the Sinnoh Pokedex, and Regigigas is here, but in Platinum version, the other Regis are in the Dex, which implies to me that they should have been here, by all accounts. And yet... Then again, if it is going off the original Diamond and Pearl stuff, then the 3 Regis wouldn't have been here in the first place. Not a big deal. Whoa! Alright, I'll take that. Got it. We could have walked away, I think, to be able to catch it outside of battle. Maybe. I know you can do that with a lot of the other legendaries, so... The blank plate! Which I don't think existed until this game. Now that was one solid Pokemon, like a giant born of the very earth.
I guess this is just part of your job with the Survey Corps, huh? What kind of Pokemon is the one you just caught, What a Geek? I can't wait to see it in the Pokedex when it's done.
Yeah, I'm pretty curious to read everything that Mr. Professor writes up, too.
See you, What a Geek. We should do another chase sometime.
Yeah, no. I wonder what that last plate could be. Meh. Excuse me. 4 whole Pokemon. All of them have holes. Somewhere. Don't ask about Regigigas. Actually, it could be argued that the holes on Regigigas are its eyes. Like they're indented a little bit. A mass outbreak. Tempting. But we are going to the Mirelands anyway. Let's go to Bogbound, see about those Tangela. And forget about Azelf. I'll go do Azelf first. Because, yeah, I'ma forget. Fly up on over to the settlement. Leap up to Lake Valor. And imagine, in several hundred years, or maybe 100 years, in this universe, this place is gonna get blown up. Whoops, sorry, spoilers. Whoa, what is that thing? I've never seen it before in my life! And 2 is enough. And we caught it. Legendary Pokemons. The Draco plate. Yeah, you know, because of all the dragons we just caught. Mesprit didn't have it. Uxie didn't have it. Azelf for sure had it. He was holding out. Before I go. There we go. Back up to full. Summoning Basculegion in that tiny pool. You guys want to come over here? Oh, great. Now they're pissed. Who wants some? these guys are going to be observant about my my existence, then maybe I don't want to stick through the whole thing. Yeah, they're all going to be observant. Okay. Well, before we go, I'm going to stop in at that Alpha Raichu and write him a love song. I'm going to see what research I need to do to further its progress in the Dex. If I have to catch it again, I don't necessarily have to, but if I do, then that's that done. However, I could also defeat one with a ground-type move, and I have one available on Avalugg here. Wow, it did not see me coming. Was that an Alpha Paris that was screaming at me out there? I saw the shockwaves. Get a little bit of increased move speed, and then dunk on him. That mouse got trampled by that horse. Yeah, that is an Alpha Paris. Go figure. Hup. Okay, now I think I'm done. Oh, I can't go any farther. Spam. I caught a Tangela in the outbreak. Let's go. Back to the village. And before I go to Kogita, I want to stop in at the captain. Maybe turning in the unknown report will do something. If I turn it into her. If not her, maybe the professor? I don't know. Definitely not Baggin. I'm not talking to him yet. Okay, not with her. What about you? Do you care? I guess he doesn't. Wonder how I get the unknown to spawn. Well, in any event, what do I want to do next outside of Kogita? Do I want to get all the research done now, or should I wait until I get my next mission objective? Wow, that's a lot of massive mass outbreaks. We already got both of the starters and their respective evolutions research done. I can't think of anyone that would really... Well? There are a couple of fully evolved Pokemon that could spawn from these massive mass outbreaks. Those that I haven't collected yet for the Pokedex. Nah. I'll work on it in due time. Who let one of you from the Diamond Clan in here? Here you are again. Have you collected all the plates? Of course, What-A-Geek is a famed member of the Survey Corps after all. So what more can you tell us? We're so close now. You must know more about the plates. If there's yet more you want to know, kindly bring me wood. 3 logs will do. Wood? So you're saying wood is somehow tied to the plates? Well, I suppose that's what we get to learn next. Hop to it, What-A-Geek. Well, it shames me to admit it. Merchant that I am, I'm quite out of wood in my stores right now. Yeah, if you haven't been picking up wood at all in the game, it might be a little hard to actually pick up 3 pieces. That's kind of why I've been picking these up. More and more human voices echo throughout Hisui and with the growth of your galaxy team. Oh yes, this certainly ought to do. Now the moment comes at last, the big reveal. What, pray tell, is the secret behind this wood?
Secret? Your expectations need tempering, I fear. This wood is merely for fashioning myself new cutting boards.
Cutting boards? You mean for cooking? The plates we are after aren't dinner plates, so this is... The plates we're after aren't dinner plates, so this is hardly the time for cooking.
How you complain for one shirking his own work this very moment. Poor Ginter of the Ginkgo Guild must have his hands full with you. But honest work earns honest pay. Here you are, Woody Geek, a reward for the wood you've brought me.
Hey, a pixie plate. That's one of the plates we were looking for! Apologies, that is indeed one of the plates that we've been searching for.
What do you mean a plate? Let me see that again. This does rather look like one of the plates you've been tracking down. While the engravings upon it made it less than accommodating as a cutting board, whatever ingredients crossed it certainly gained a more pleasant flavor. Perhaps that was the board's power, the plate's power, rather. Well, no more needs saying. What do you two intend to do now? Well, we've managed to collect quite a lot of the plates by now, but I still don't know what to do with them, exactly. It's just a hunch, but perhaps we should have a look around the Celestica ruins? Those ruins contain statues of both Dialga and Palkia. They might hold more secrets. I see. A fine pretext to continue shirking your mercantile duties to crawl about in old ruins as you so enjoy. On with you, then. I don't need you to tell me. I'm going. The Celestica ruins, what a geek. I'll see you there. Go on now to the Celestica ruins. Did you hear him say Celestica ruins? You gotta go to the Celestica ruins. I'm curious myself what you'll find there, at the Celestica ruins. What can we who live now learn from the remains of our ancient myths and legends? I do wonder indeed. Gotta go to the Highlands again.
Hey, that's where we gotta go, right there. That's the eye catch. See a statue of Dialga and barely a statue of Palkia. Oh wait, never mind. I was mistaken. Hey, that's an Alpha Voltorb. Hold on. Hi, Rotom. Get out of the way, please. Or don't. And because I whiffed, now he's PO'd. Gah. Oh, I got the Voltorb. That's cool.
Have a look at this, what a geek. The statue has been kept here, far from the statues of Dialga and Palkia, broken and shattered, and yet it remains. Do you know what it is?
I think so. I can see some sort of dragon legs.
Of course you would. You're the greatest wielder of Pokemon this land knows. The one who could bring low even Dialga and Palkia. This crumbling statue once was the figure of a Pokemon, one that was equal to both Dialga and Palkia, yet banished from our world, the great Pokemon Giratina. It was banished for its violence, left to dwell in a world on the reverse side of our own. It is a being that has lain in wait for the chance to bare its fangs in defiance and tear down Arceus itself. Now tell me, if this Giratina desires more than anything to challenge almighty Arceus, where do you think it might appear?
Mount Coronet. Where we are.
Exactly, where one is closer to the heavens than any other place in Hisui, and where the space-time rift first opened. I could feel it. We are getting closer to uncovering the secrets of this world. I dare say the excitement is loosening my lips more than it should, but... You see, ever since I was young, whenever I met with something painful or heartbreaking, I couldn't help but wonder why life was so unfair, why I was cursed to live through such things. Of course, I imagine we all go through something like that. Eventually, I chose to direct all my energy into my own natural curiosity and ambition. I scraped my toe once. It was pretty painful. Why is life so unfair? What tickled my curiosity more strongly than anything were the mysteries to be found in legends, in history, in ruins. You see, I fancied that by unraveling these mysteries, I could find out how the world itself came to be, and with that knowledge, maybe even forge a new, better world.
Starting to sound a little Cyrus-y here.
Now, if we can find the realm that exists on the reverse side of our world, and meet the Creator's unwanted child banished therein, perhaps then we'll be able to understand the nature of Almighty Sinnoh itself. Don't you want to see it with your own eyes? We must make it for the Temple of Sinnoh at Mount Coronet's peak. Dialga and Palkia both appeared from within the rift that once gaped open there, didn't they? If these plates can call anything at all, it seems likely that is where they would appear.
I guess so. But, I don't have a good feeling about this. In fact, I have what is known as a bad feeling about this. Oh my god, is that an Alpha Electivire? Whoa, who would have guessed? Some free iron chunks. I'll take them. I'll take 20. Stop making me dismount my deer, my reindeer. Alright, Volo. Let's summon your almighty Giratina or whatever.
The temple lies in ruins now, columns cracked and broken, like pillars now turned into spears. He said it! Stabbing into the heavens. Well, I detect a distinct lack of Giratina. Is something bothering you? I do beg your pardon. I suppose I must seem to be behaving strangely. I dare say you deserve to know what I'm really after by now. Ever since I became convinced that Arceus really does exist, there's been one question that consumed my thoughts. How can I meet such a being myself? It was in an attempt to answer this question that I originally sought out Giratina and had it tear open that rift in space and time. After all, Giratina wished to stand against Arceus, but that didn't do the trick. So then I had you gather the fragments of the all-encompassing deity, just as the murals of the ruins directed. 18 plates said to be the fragments of the all-encompassing deity. You hold in your hand 17 of them, so you must be wondering, where is the last one? Why, it's right here.
Volo's a bad guy? He can't be an ancestor of Cynthia. Not with hair like that.
Now hand over the plates you gathered. I will be the one to bring them all together. My desire to meet Arceus cannot be contained any longer. I need to know what it is. I must know what it is. If I can meet Arceus myself, then I may also be able to subjugate its power, and using that, I will attempt to create a new, better world. Of course, if I create a brand new world, then this Hisui region that we currently exist in will be undone, and return to nothing. You, everyone you know, and all the Pokemon living here will vanish in an instant, as if you'd never been. If you want to keep this world from disappearing, then face me in battle. Not that you have a choice. Even if you don't wish to battle me, I'm not above using force to take those plates from you.
Bro, if you want my plates, just go to a China shop. That's where I got them. Pokemon Wielder Volo challenge you to battle. And he's using Cynthia's team. Let's go. I'm thinking a little bit of this. And once again with feeling. Who's coming out next? Is it your ace? Nope. That is gonna hurt like hell, though. We'll do this. And I have another turn, so maybe I'll just switch out after this. Unless... I'm trying to think who else he has that I would need Blast for specifically. No, I think I'm good. Let's do another one of these. Venoshock. Oh no. Poison Jab. Oh no. How could this happen to me? Get in there, Echo. Let's hope this works. Alright. It worked. Okay, but like, hear me out. I'll do this. And then I'll do this. Dang, that's embarrassing. Losing to a Chatot? Bro, get better Pokemon, idiot. And a little bit of this. And a little bit of this. Bro, you're still losing to a Chatot, of all things. Get better Pokemon, stupid. Ah, better Pokemon. Oh, I see. Let's go, plow. Plow into him. And once more with feeling. The battle wasn't decided. Why? Why you? Why do you have the blessing of Arceus? Did you have to smile while you said that? Why? How? I've devoted myself to Arceus beyond any other. I worshipped it as the creator of our entire world. I bent all my passion and interest to its study. All the time I've spent poring over the legends, everything that I've done. You outsider! It's almost as if you were spat out of the space-time rift just to get in my way. No, this isn't finished yet. Can you feel it? The chill creeping through your veins, the eldritch presence icing your heart? I know that scream anywhere. I would know that scream anywhere. That scream is anywhere. Hello, Lord of the Damned. Giratina, strike him down! We're not done yet. No, my special defense though. Dang it. Alright, well, let's get in there with our other dragon. Our own dragon. Let's do Agile Dragon Pulse. Get an extra turn. And then we'll do another one. Or I guess I could have done Shelter. Nope, that works. Critical hit. Let's go. And Giratina's down. Wait. You thought this was over? Now we got 3 phases of this fight. One with Volo, one with Giratina, one with his altered and origin form. Origin form, I meant. Oh boy. Huh. Yep, that sure did done hurt. But now he's obscured? Well, I'll take that. And raise you, increase defense while being obscured. Oh no, now he's got Aura Sphere to use. Good thing I have good defense. And good thing my Dragon Pulse never misses. Giratina, leave this world. Or go to the Send-Off Spring so I may catch you later. Get out of here! Volo, consider yourself owned. You finally beat Giratina. Turning tail and running from this puny human? Pathetic. I was the one who feed you the power you needed so that you could take on Arceus. I was the one who gave you the chance to claw open that space-time rift, driving the deity of space and the deity of time mad, so that you could drag the creator out from hiding. How? How could this happen? Almighty Arceus, if you have any heart within you, then tell me. The blood of the ancient Sinnoh people flows in my veins, does it not? What is it then that you find so lacking in me? Do you mean to tell me that this world doesn't need to be remade? I can't live with such questions. I can't bear not satisfying this ache to know. Answer me this then, What a Geek. Do you have some dream that propels you as I've had? I do. And it's to stop you. Now my dream's been fulfilled, so I'm done with this game. So you do. Doubtless that dream of yours would never leave room for the dreams of one like me. I am the great wielder of Pokémon, and you battle alongside your Pokémon. In the end, I was alone. But not you. You will fight together with your Pokémon to seize whatever dreams you have. Here, take it. Take the plate that started me on this path, the plate I once received from Giratina. My journey is over. My story ended when I lost to you. And I guess this is the best way of getting all the plates together, is giving you one as opposed to you giving me 17, but whatever. I suppose now you've gathered all the plates said to exist in this land of Hisui. Huh. My flute! Why'd you pull that out? Ah! Yep. That sure is a transformation, but that is the original appearance of the Azure Flute. So that's it. The Azure Flute. It comes to you. So Arceus wishes to meet you. Of all people, you had to be the one. Is that why you were brought to this world? Gah, I've no desire to watch from the sidelines as Arceus comes to you, and I absolutely cannot accept a world in which you would ever manage to defeat Arceus. Someday I'll solve every riddle in the legends of Hisui's Pokémon, and on that day I'll stand before Arceus at last. No, I will conquer it! No matter how many years, how many decades, how many centuries it takes me. Joke's on you. We never even got an official Arceus event until Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Where are you going? Be deified when really you're a sham. Shoutouts to Volo. So we can interact with the spot on the dies if we want to, but we haven't sought out all Pokemon as Arceus initially told us to do. We're still missing a handful. Let's see who we've seen and who we still need to get. We got a pretty full Pokedex up to this point so far. We're missing Glaceon. That's pretty easy to do. I think all the evolutions we're going to need to do research on, barring Umbreon. Lickitung we're still missing research on? Really? Okay. Whatever. Roserade, but we caught that one. We need to register all the Pokemon in our Pokedex for Arceus to come down to us. Gengar, I figured that was one we were missing. Sylveon, yep, all the evolutions pretty much. Shieldon we caught. We're still missing Cranidos and Rampardos, so we're going to need to have a Coronet Highlands Space-Time Rift show up. Got Espeon. Still need those evolutions. We're missing Arcanine. Oh, wow. And Giratina. Well, let's go back to town and figure out where we want to go first. Seems you made some new observations. Righto. What a geek. Hey, what a geek. Have you heard? There have been reports that a huge shadow appeared in the Cobalt Coastlands and then just vanished without a trace. What a geek, my boy, you must tell me. You went to the Temple of Sinnoh with Volo, correct? What exactly happened? I dunked on him. I don't understand what that means, but I'm sure that's a good thing?
I see. In that case, the Shadow in the Cobalt Coastlands may be none other than Giratina, the Pokemon said to have once been banished to the reverse side of our world. I do believe this calls for a survey. The Cobalt Coastlands are pretty vast. I hope you have some idea where to look. Yeah, I wonder where to look. I've never played a Pokemon game before in my life. What is our new request? At the blackboard? Nope. Oh, Kogita. I've just been told of the foul plan Volo had concocted. Well, think no more on that scoundrel. Just another tale of passion burning too bright and consuming its bearer. That is what happens if you allow it to. You know the region called Greece? There's an ancient tale from there. Anyway. But what of you? Are you making progress with your, what do you call your studies of Pokemon? Surveying, was it?
It's going alright.
Indeed. Well, Hisui still holds more fascinating Pokemon. Shall I speak to you of one of them? Which Pokemon would you hear about?
You say what now?
Ah, yes, Tornadus. In every direction it flies, stirring up tremendous storms as it goes. When a blizzard batters the Alabaster Icelands, Tornadus might be about.
We already heard of Tornadus. I keep defaulting to Tornadus, so I think I'm going to keep going with that.
Now Thundurus, as it flies around, it fires bolts of lightning every which way. When a rainstorm lashes the Cobalt Coastlands, Thundurus might be about. Ah yes, Landorus, the Pokemon hailed as the guardian of the fields. It seems you can be glimpsed in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Perhaps you'd be so good as to catch it for me? Is that so? I know not why these three have chosen to show themselves. Perhaps the cause lies with the space-time rift, or simply with their own whims. I suppose their stirring up storms and casting bolts of lightning may trouble you aplenty, but nature has need of such things. If you wish to know more, you best study the Pokemon for yourself. When you've completed entries in your Pokedex for Landorus, Tornadus, and Thundurus, come and speak with me.
Yeah, the Kami trio from Unova are here in Hisui for some reason. Can't fathom why. Well, anyway, we're gonna head to the Cobalt Coastlands. For one reason or another. Oh wow, Zoroark's out there. We're done researching it. Heracross is out here. Massive outbreak in the Mirelands. The Icelands are clear today. Coastlands, it's raining, but not thundering. If it was thundering, then we'd have a chance to see Thundurus out there. And Landorus is just out in the Fieldlands. Wait, what's our... Oh, right, that. Anyway, I'm gonna go do this Zoroark outbreak, but next time we're gonna go be in the Cobalt Coastlands. If anything interesting happens in this outbreak, I'll show you, but next time I start recording, it'll be at the Coastlands. Bye!